Welcome back to Black Panda Crypto, and we're back with more crypto updates. I'm back with another update, this one mainly on Bitcoin. We had a very nice movement from Bitcoin from 44,000 all the way to the 48k resistance. So we're going to be looking at that. We're going to be talking about where the market should go from there, and we're going to look at a few sentiments that the market is giving us. So let me quickly go on coin trading view. Firstly, let me go on trading view. I want to go on a much higher time frame, possibly the weekly. This is the weekly pattern for Bitcoin. This is the weekly chart for Bitcoin. I only have one resistance. This is the current resistance we're sitting on right now. Which is at $48,000. So this resistance dates back a while. So if I take out my horizontal line, it dates back all the way until March 2022. So if we look at what was going on today, currently over the last few weeks, we saw the price of Bitcoin hitting this resistance in anticipation of the Bitcoin ETF approval. We hit this price, then immediately after the approval, we rejected and sold 20%. We had a 20% correction. It was a very hard time. It lasted plus minus 4 weeks, and that was just after the Bitcoin ETF approval. But now the news have settled and Bitcoin is rising. We are currently at that resistance once more. Now, what could happen if we break above? Do I see Bitcoin still trading below this level? No. I'll show you later on CoinGlass why exactly I think Bitcoin will not reject this price again. Now, what is the price target? Before the next correction? I do believe we will hit all-time highs. Very soon. Bitcoin will be above all-time highs very soon, possibly even before the halving. If it's after the halving, then the bull market starts, then our bull cycle begins. Now, this is very exciting news because we are on the brink of this bull run. Now, if we quickly go on CoinGlass, I want us to look at the ETF companies. What are the ETF companies doing? How much Bitcoin are they acquiring? Is there more Bitcoin being bought than being sold? That's what we want to know. So we come to markets, then we go to Bitcoin ETFs. The first ETF is GBTC. GBTC is the Grayscale Bitcoin ETF. This is the first ETF, and it holds 466,000 Bitcoin. 466,000 Bitcoin. So that is a very large number of Bitcoin that this ETF company holds. But unfortunately, after the Bitcoin ETF approval, Grayscale has been selling their Bitcoin. Since then, they have been selling, and they are one of the reasons why Bitcoin did not start off by going up. Grayscale is one of the reasons why the price firstly shot down, because of the high selling pressure that Grayscale was selling at. The reason why they were selling is because people were taking profits, and the Grayscale ETF has higher fees than the ETFs that were approved on the 10th of January this year. So then we have the iShares Bitcoin Trust. This one is owned by BlackRock, if I'm not mistaken. They own 78,000 Bitcoin, which was bought in a period of 1 month. All this Bitcoin was bought in a period of 1 month. Then we have the Fidelity Bitcoin ETF. They bought 69 Bitcoin over the course of the last month. So even though Grayscale is selling Bitcoin at a very high rate, very high rate, the other ETF companies are also buying, and they're buying more than Grayscale is selling. So That alone should be a positive sign that there is a large influx of money flowing into the market. As you can see on the fees, we have fees right here at the end. We have fees, market cap, then fees. As you can see, Grayscale has a 1.5% fee on their ETF, and the other companies all have 0.25, 0.25, and we can even go as low as 0.21, which is the ARK 21 Bitcoin ETF. So the fees count. People want low fees when they're buying these ETFs, and unfortunately Grayscale is offering a higher fee and people are selling their ETFs, forcing them to sell their Bitcoin. But fortunately, we have other ETFs that have low fees that people are buying into, and these companies are buying lots of Bitcoin in bulk. So that is what the sentiment is saying. There is a large number of Bitcoin being bought as opposed to the number of Bitcoin that is being sold. Now, that is obviously gonna start pushing the price higher. The price will eventually reflect what is going on. The price will eventually reflect what is going on. So we had our first, since breaking out at 30,000, this was the first time that the market moved sideways. This was the first time that the market moved sideways. And we moved sideways for a period of almost 60 days, 70 days. So that is a large period to be moving sideways, and fortunately enough, Bitcoin is breaking out soon. So we will get some bullish movement over the next few weeks. Now, I also want to look at a few altcoins. The first one being ICP. I love ICP. This is my coin, my gem for this cycle. This is my gem for this cycle. ICP. So ICP was built all the way in 2021 to 2022. Unfortunately, that was the bear market. So the price of ICP was unable to reflect itself perfectly because it was built during the bear market. It was built during the bear market. As you can see, it has only been going down. And for most people, if we were in stocks, they would say this is a crappy stock, this is not a nice stock. But based on its fundamentals, its use case, and its tokenomics, ICP is a very, very good project. Now, I want to go to a smaller time frame for our chart and show you exactly what is going on with ICP. So ICP is currently sitting on this strong resistance level. As you can see, this resistance level is very, very strong. It dates back all the way until the beginning of 2024. And on the downside, on the support side, it dates back all the way until December of 2023. So this is a flag. This is a bullish flag. We're expecting a breakout to the upside and possibly ICP to go to $22. So if Bitcoin plays out perfectly, this pattern will also play out perfectly. I am in trades as we speak currently on Bybit and also on KuCoin on ICP. So if you see this video in time, buy some ICP on spot or enter some futures trade on ICP. Now, let me go here. This is DOT. Polkadot. This is the chart for Polkadot. And as you can see, Polkadot has also broken out from its trend, its flag from 2024. It's broken out. I do expect prices to go to $10 or even above over the next few weeks. We might hit some resistance levels and come back down a bit, but overall, I do expect it to hit $10 over the next few weeks. So these are just a few patterns that I have on altcoins, just two altcoins. These are the different patterns that I have on these two altcoins. Very, very nice patterns, and these are bullish patterns. So I do expect price to start pushing up. But Bitcoin moves the market. We all know that Bitcoin moves the market. So where Bitcoin goes, alts will eventually follow. We use the Bitcoin dominance chart to determine when alts will move. So Bitcoin right now, We expect Bitcoin to continue going up. It might have some bumps here and there where we fall 5%, 4%, 3% while going up, but that's just the nature of the Bitcoin market. The crypto market as a whole, it is very, very volatile, and 5% movements are not something you should be scared of unless you are trading on high leverage. With that being said, I'd like you guys to like this video, subscribe, and also follow me on my socials. Twitter, I go by the name Black Panda Crypto on Twitter. I do send updates. I do send some nice content on Twitter also. With that being said,